Hello, and welcome to the Political Stoicast, where Stoic philosophy meets political reality. I'm your host, Chibuzi Notum, and I'll be taking you on this journey as we navigate the political world before us through the lens of a Stoic. Personally, I've been practicing Stoicism for 2 full years now, going on 3, but I've studied the ancient Greco-Roman world for as long as I can remember. Philosophy is one of its products. I hope to extend my knowledge and application of the ancient sophisticated art by applying practical utility to it and shaping our current political forefront. While Stoicism has become a strong foundation of how I live and perceive the events in my life, a fortifying factor that has kept me on this path is my interest in politics. Whether it was in school, sports, or clubs, I've always felt the need to be involved to shape the world around me by leading the charge ahead. The purpose of this podcast is my attempt to bring the two elements together to create meaningful conversation and mutual understanding of either side of the political aisle and the issues we face together as a nation and a globe. To answer the question of what is Stoicism, Stoicism is a school of thought and philosophy that was founded by a man named Zeno of Citium in Athens, Greece, in the year 300 BC. Standing on 4 strong pillars of structure, called the Cardinal Virtues, they include courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance. Believed that to be a good citizen, a good person, a good man, one must strive to fulfill these virtues in their everyday life. When we look at the political world before us, we see a divided line in the middle that causes strife, division, anger, or sadness. But the question is, how do we channel these sometimes frustrating emotions into something meaningful that adds value to the world? Stoicism can help us do this by applying its 4 cardinal virtues, and I'll explain how each one can help us understand and engage in politics today. First, starting with courage. By simply having a voice and taking a stand on either side of an argument presented, whether over ourselves or among the populace, it shows that we are willing to stand firm in our beliefs and protect the values we hold dear. Another example of courage lies in accepting defeat and acknowledging where our views may be wrong. For one who stands firm in their values, it's always a respectable and graceful act to do. In Stoicism, this is called amor fati, the act of accepting one's fate. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius states in Book 6 of Meditations, "If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake, or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone. What harms us is to persist in self-deceit and ignorance." This requires courage. Following courage, we look at justice, ensuring that an equal and fair resolution can be adjourned on and sees that the best path forward is concluded on. It is by doing right by the people that justice is served. Next, we'll address wisdom. To be wise in a political sense is to continually extend our pursuits, knowledge, and viewpoints that are taken in politics, and being able to foresee possible outcomes to them while learning from our results. To quote Seneca in Moral Letters, Letter 66, he states, "The wise man is neither raised up by prosperity, nor cast down by adversity, for he always sought to rely chiefly upon himself, and derive all joy from within himself." This implies that we must look from within to discern what is presented before us and base our emotions from what we take away, and not simply on what we are told to feel. To be successful, it requires us to do our research, understand each other, and as the Stoics say, take the view from above and analyze the full frame. Ending with temperance, talking about it in a political sense is always interesting, because it's most easily explained once one stands in a position of authority, when they are called to lead. Temperance is the ability of one to show restraint, and by acknowledging the power that the politician holds, they too must understand when to yield to their ambitions. For us, in the United States of America, leverage is controlled by a system of checks and balances where no one body rules all. Though, as a singular individual, temperance can be exhibited through our actions and reactions, knowing when to fight back, knowing when to respond, and knowing how best to appropriately control our emotions under unfavorable results. It is within temperance that we find peace. Politics and Stoicism are uniquely intertwined in this way, and it is my hope and vision to share this perspective to those who seek a new frame of understanding. As we take on the often unforeseen challenges that lie ahead, I hope that you join me on this journey as we navigate the troubled waters of our world. And with that, I leave you with a quote from the Stoic Seneca. He states, "Let us not postpone anything. Let us engage in combats with life each day." Thank you.